So that shot there is a result of a lot of moving parts in the golf swing. But when we see players work on their motion, a lot of it is of what they can see.
Yep.
But there are some invisible forces that contribute heavily to your ability to strike a golf ball.
Absolutely. Our ground reaction forces aid our ability to move, whether that's swaying, lifting, thrusting, or tilting, side tilting, bending and turning. Okay, we move in 6 dimensions, not just the linear way, the angular way our body moves. So the fastest players are powering those lateral forces, getting a lot from lateral force, side to side force, pushing off their back foot to get onto their front foot. Then they're pushing backwards and forwards, okay, sliding their feet what would be away and towards the ball to create rotational force. And then they're peaking the last one, vertical force, so the ability to rise into impact and move the hands up, in and around, and slingshot the head towards the golf ball.
Yeah.
So it's that order of play, powering the side to side, powering the front to back, and then powering the down to rise.
Yeah. So what we see is there's a huge chain reaction of what happens in the ground, then starts to move up all the way through the body, into the arms, into the club, and translates into the head in the golf shot. So how we use the ground is so, so important to improve our golf swings.
Okay, I can do just a demonstration here with just 2 simple pieces of card. Those 3 forces, just so it's nice and easy for the audience.
Great.
So if I was to have those, my feet positioned on the card, lateral force would be sliding the cards out and away.
Great.
So this one is triggered first underneath the trail foot. Then the scissoring, the shearing forces, that one, which will then trigger the rotation of the body around. And then the vertical and the jump. So the outward away from the target, the both then combining the trail foot and the lead foot pushing forwards and backwards, and then the loading of the lead foot to then rise upwards into impact. So if I got you 2, you can do that there. Place those under your feet. 2 simple pieces of cardboard there. Okay, so if we demonstrate the lateral force. So lateral force is going to be kicking in around here. So you're going to be feeling that maximum force outwards as if the cardboard wants to slide away. Good.
So as soon as I start to take the golf club away, what we'll see is a spike of pressure that would start to slide away from the target there.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
And then
up to the top. On the way down, so we're going to go part way down now. Now I feel like you can try it. What I want you to do is we're going to go up and down slightly, and I want you to try and feel that you can slide both of the pieces of the cardboard. Lead foot forwards, back foot or trail foot backwards. Just a little bit, little motion. Go up to the top. Tough, huh?
hard to do.
Tough.
That's
And
hard to
again.
do.
Good, good. Good.
There you go.
Now, it's really hard with a club, especially as you're doing this sort of as dynamic as you're doing it. What we could do as a fun little test, if you were to bring the cardboard over and we come over to the wall, just so you can see this, we'll zoom in a little bit as well. I want you to put your hands onto the wall, place your hands flat on the wall. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to slide the front foot forwards and the back foot backwards at the same time. Good, and then back again and back again. And we're trying to get the amounts and the timings, the amount's the same, the magnitude's the same, so the feet go back opposite directions the same amount. Trying to get the timings perfect, so they're synchronized.
Okay. Yep.
And we're trying to do that scissoring action, that shearing action of forwards and backwards and forwards, that early downswing to trigger rotation and power up the rotation of the body.
So you can feel it almost stores it up, ready to go, yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
And that would be early downswing. Okay. No later than lead arm horizontal.
Yep.
Then after that, it's maximum push down into the ground under the left foot, and then it's a rise into impact. Yep. And then
that's where
effectively the player could jump then as a result of good vertical forces.
So we're going to see that early in the backswing to get an idea of the forces that contribute to making the golf swing efficient or inefficient. Is there going to be an early slide of this back foot, which we'll see that players will have a spike of pressure, and then from there we're going to see almost a scissoring
Yep.
of the feet and the pressure there.
Yep.
As they start down, and then moving into impact, we're going to see that there's going to be a lot of jumping into the ball, and we're probably going to see that back foot slide back a bit as well.
Your three major power sources, like your nuclear power station turbines, your lateral force, your AP rotational forces, and then your vertical force.
Yeah, so the golf swing is a lot more than just what you see. Understanding how to use the ground better can certainly help your ball striking.
Thanks for watching this video. YouTube thinks that you would benefit from watching this one next. So click that card and it could be the tip that you need to take your game to the next level. I'll see you next time.